Well, good morning and welcome back to Log Cabin Firewood. Today on the channel, we are going to go over something that I talked about last week that I really don't like doing, but we did it anyway. Stick around. So last week we went over a few important things about why I feel that buying a load of logs is just a complete time saver. It's worth every penny when you are paying, below what you're selling a full cord for. It's nice that everything is on your property. You can work at your pace, your time, your convenience level. Nothing has to be rushed. It's going to get done when you get it done. And I went over the disadvantages of getting tree service wood and how sometimes they can be in oddball lengths. So I got to give kudos to Miss Taryn. I was at the bank running around and she sends me a message and I'm like, what? I was like, what is she talking about? Well, a neighbor, actually a fellow railroader. We didn't know each other and we didn't know we both worked at the same railroad. He had stopped by, beat on the door and said, hey, I've got this ash. Are you guys interested? Well, she sent me a text and he said he would come back when I was home, and she took his number and called him and said, hey, he'll be home in an hour. But he had this nice load of ash. But as you can see, it is all oddball sizes. I am going to have to go through this pile with my perfect stick, which is sitting right there on the axis, and make sure that it is at my 16-inch standard because I like nice uniform wood. So out of this pile, my buddy with the wood boiler is going to get a good amount of boiler wood. But Taryn was smart enough to take, what did I have? I had a couple pieces sitting here in my wheelbarrow. She grabbed a couple pieces of this and she measured the stuff in his truck and said, yeah, we'll take it. We like everything perfect 16 inches. So I'm pretty sure we'll take it. And it was free. The guy just was tired of looking at the mess, so now it's my mess. I didn't want to say yes, but when it's ash and this stuff's probably ready to go. I'm going to split a few pieces open after I get it cut. I am stacking up for my bundles. All my stuff gets stacked and covered, just the top of it. And I still let it season, even if it's, close. I want it right at that 20% or lower mark. That way I know my people are getting good quality, ready to burn, seasoned firewood. So let's get the 500i fired up. Let's see if we can cut this stuff up. I had intended today to get the couple rounds over here that I have on the machine done. And then there's a couple over here that I had cut this week after work. I wanted to get that done into the trailer. I needed to get my trailer unloaded because tomorrow my foreman needs to get a load of stone from the nursery delivered to his house, and I was going to do that for him. Take care of those who take care of you. So I got a little bit to do. I do have to work tonight. So I'm going to try and get this stuff cut up and out of the way. That way we can get my trailer emptied. Well, according to my phone, that was about 25 minutes it took me to cut this little stuff up. Some of it's close to 16 inches, but you know, it goes at an angle, so I might be able to get a good piece out of that. My buddy's cookie pile is growing. I know he's gonna love this. I think I still got one piece buried over here. I'm gonna have to cut. I think that piece right there. I'm not sure. Oh, and there's one right here. But let's get the Axis fired up. I need to make a trail through here because I've been putting my bundle size stuff in the big four-wheeler and wheeling that over to the pile and hand stacking that, and anything else that's, you know, bulk firewood has been going up the conveyor into the trailer. Well, aside from these three pieces here, this is what was the truckload of ash that my neighbor dropped off. We've got another big four-wheeler worth of bundle grade stuff, barkless, skinless, The dump trailer is pretty full. Besides that back corner, I did get a little bit more hickory split up. There's probably, I don't know, there might be 2 bundles worth there, maybe a bundle and a half. We still got a good bit of wood here. I've only cut on this, what, for about an hour and a half now combined. That guy dropping off that truckload of stuff that I had to finish up kind of threw me off, you know, of what's really here. I still do have a couple pieces of hickory here, which is awesome. I love hickory. But I'm gonna get this stuff stacked up. I gotta go empty the trailer. My buddy needs some stone, so we're gonna go get some stone after this and take that to his house. Well, we are back. We went and got my foreman some stone. And on the way back, I also got Miss Taryn something that she's been asking for, I don't know, it's been about a year, you know, since we got the well done and they destroyed our backyard. Well, I ended up getting 5 yards of topsoil, and check this out. Now, this was about a week and a half later since I recorded the stuff that you just saw, but we already got some grass growing. I spread 5 yards of topsoil, threw some good sunshade mix down, and then threw some straw over it. I cannot wait to get the mower in here and start compacting some of this topsoil down. It's a little soft in spots, but yeah, a week and a half, and I got, I mean, there's some spots where there's probably 4-inch blades coming up. Really cool stuff. I figure I'd show you a little bit over here real quick. So we'll call this, we're just gonna call this a face cord here. There's about 2 foot there, and if I took this down here, it'd probably be 2 foot even. But that's about a face cord of bundle wood so far that we've got from the load from Brad. And then over here, there's this row here, and there was this piece here from about here up, and then there's 2 face cords there. So we were just going to say we have split and stacked about 4 face cords so far out of this pile. Now that is also including the stuff that my other neighbor dropped off that we took care of in the beginning of this video. So really, I only think I've split about a cord out of the log pile over here. And I'll show you the logs, they're still sitting here. So here is the pile of logs left still that we have only got maybe a cord out of. I'm going to say roughly a cord, maybe only 2 face cords. But there's 13 logs left here, and we had 21 to begin with. So that is, we've only cut 8 logs out of this pile. And I've gotten, I don't know, let's call it a cord so far. So I definitely think this was a 4-cord pile. Put down in the comments if you think this is a 4-cord pile of logs. I don't know. It's hard to judge this stuff when it's in log form. But that's all I got for you guys this week. I appreciate you so much for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you guys. I'll see you back here next Saturday, 6:30 a.m. Thanks.